Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody together, please. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Govinda Radhe Gopal Radhe, Govinda Radhe Gopal Radhe, Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tai Gaur Hari Bol.
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निते नामिने सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष आनंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। You all can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudiraye. Nashtaprayeshva bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavatyuttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishthiki. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Welcome all of you for this most auspicious celebration of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Rath Cart Festival. I remember previous year Rath Yatra held by the opportunity offered by Prabhuji at Ram Mandir, and he has a very great ability to glorify Srila Prabhupada. He knows a lot and told us about how Srila Prabhupada, even in a ripe old age, did such great propagation of Sanatana Dharma all across the globe. Thank you very much. See, Jagannath means proprietor of the whole creation. And Bala means strength. And Ram means is the Lord who gives you strength and bliss, both. What is the strength that He gives you? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that He is giving the knowledge of the spirituality, which is compared to a sword. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. He says, jnanasinehaiva, it is said. Jnanasina means a sword of knowledge. And Balaram gives the strength to lift the sword. Which means we can possess spiritual knowledge and be enlightened. And he also gives the bliss or ananda, or happiness that comes from spirituality. And also Subhadra. Su means auspicious. Bhadra means well-being. So Subhadra offers us the blessing of the best well-being. So Krishna, Balaram and their sister Subhadra sitting in the middle, all three are taken on the chariot now in this great festival. And it was a great historical account about why such festival is celebrated, which I will share with you soon. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna reveals many vital truths about who we are, what this world is, and what makes us suffer in this world, and how we can become happy. In saying about those things, three very important information Krishna gives about himself. First he says, he is the cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karanam. Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishnaha Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Why he is called cause of all causes? Let me give you an example. See, when I drink milk, I think of the cow. Gomata ki jai, and I drink the milk. But how did the cow give milk? By eating grass. How the grass came? By the rain shower. Where did the rain shower come from? From the clouds. How did the clouds form? By the evaporation of water from the ocean. Now who evaporated the water? The sun. Who put the sun there and made it evaporate the water? That is explained by Lord Brahma. Yat chakshuresha savita sakala grahanam raja samasta swaramurti rashesha tejaha yasya gnaya brahmati sambrita kala chakro govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Yasya ajnaya is saying. By ajna of Krishna, the sun is put there and made to move from the east to the west every day. Consider for a moment, every morning you go to the garden and see the sun rises in the morning, the sun shines in the sky. The flowers are blossoming, fruits are ripening, crops are growing, grains are fructifying, clouds are showering, wind is blowing, seasons are changing. Is there any one of those items we are doing? Are we doing any of these items? Any one of us here can say, I am making the sun rise, I am making the wind blow. Can we say that? God says that. Even in Srimad Bhagavatam also the same is said. Madhvayat vativatoyam suryas tapadi madhvayat varshati indro dahatyagnir mrityuscharati madhvayat. The Lord is telling in Srimad Bhagavatam, by my order the sun is rising, he says. By my order the moon is rising in the night. By my order the wind is blowing. By my order the fire is burning. By my order the Lord of showers, Indra, is bringing forth rain shower. And by my order the death is taking its toll. None of them fail in their duties. Any day did you find that the sun got little late to come? 10 o'clock he rubbed his eyes and came and said, sorry, today I am little late to wake up. Have you ever seen sun getting up late? We may get up late sometimes, but the sun promptly follows the order of the Lord. Similarly, millions of years have passed in this universe. Everybody who is born also dies one day. Is there anybody missed out in the computer of Yamaraj that he is living here for 5,000 years and he is still not dead? You will always see every agent of the Lord is perfectly doing their duties on the order of the Lord. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutastulmalti Divyaistavai Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidussura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namo. This verse says, all the great personalities like Brahma, Rudra, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, all the 33 crore devatas, they bow down at the feet of Lord Vasudeva, Krishna. And all the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, they all are extolling the glories of the Lord through very, very beautiful, sweet poetry. And great rishis and munis sitting in the jungle in Dhyana Mudra, they are all meditating on Lord Vasudeva in their hearts. To that, Lord Krishna, I bow down, like that. It is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So, all of you born here and living here, you know very well about Tirupati Balaji. So, when the Venkatesha Stuti is spoken, he is glorified as the one who is worshipped by many, isn't it? Kamala kuchachuchu kakunku mato niyatarunita tulani latano kamala yatalochana lokapate vijayi bhava venkata shailapate Sachaturmukha Shanmukha Panchamukha Pramukha Kila Daivatamaulimane Sharanagata Vatsala Sara Nidhe Paripalaya Mamrisha Shailapate. All the great personalities, Chaturmukh Brahma, Panchamukh Shiva, Shanmukh Kartikeya, they all come and put their head at the Lord's feet of Tirupati Balaji. They bow down to him. So, there is one Supreme Master to whom everyone else bows down to. And he is the proprietor of everything. In Tirupati, he is called Balaji. In Jagannath Puri, he is called Jagannath. In Tamil Nadu, he is called Ranganath. In Kerala, he is called Guruvayurappan. In Maharashtra, he is called Vitthal Rukmini. In Udaipur, he is called Srinathji. If you go to Gujarat, he is called Ranchod Rai. If you go to Karnataka, he is called Udupi Krishna. Any place you go, the same personality may be called by different names, but he is that one supreme who has no equal and nobody superior. Tam Ishwaranam Paramam Maheshwaram Tam Daivatanam Paramam Chadaivatam Patim Patinam Paramam Parastat Vidamadevam Bhuvaneshwamidhyam. It says that he is the master of all masters, leader of all leaders. There is no one equal to him, no one greater than him. He is called God. Jagannath is ultimate truth. In this world, everything is owned by somebody. Like if I ask any of you, your house belongs to whom? Naturally, there is an owner who has a paper. House belongs to him. Is it not true? In Belgaum, there was one fellow who said, I am the owner of the house. One devotee told him, no, God is the owner of everything. And the man refused to agree. He said, no. God may be owner of any other place, but not my house. My house, I am the owner, he said. So 1 week later, the government announced that a ring road is going to come, which is going to break through many of the housing colonies, and those houses have to be vacated, and they'll be demolishing it. And they'll be given some other plot of land somewhere else. So the ownership of this fellow was finished when the ring road came. Now we can say that the government is a bigger owner than this small fellow who was owning the house. But then governments also change. In India, Mughals were ruling for some time. Then after that, British were ruling us for some time. Then Chinese people gave a try. Then Pakistan gave a try. Is it not true? Which means every country is also owned by different governments at different times. But one thing is true. Before we all came here, the world was existing. After we come here and we go away, the world continues to exist. Therefore, this entire world always belongs to God. Like America was discovered by Columbus. Before Europeans entered America, America was already there. So now they have occupied it and they have developed it. Doesn't mean it belongs to them. It belongs to God ultimately. So this is the very first thing we should know. Everything belongs to one Supreme Lord who is called Jagannath. Now all of us are taking 3 things from nature. The first thing is the grains, fruits, cereals, spices, all these things, without which we can't live. Daily we are eating 3 times food. We are taking from God's nature. Then we are also taking many necessities like sunlight, moonlight, wind, rain shower, all these things are necessities of life. Thirdly, we are taking also manganese, sulfur, iron, gold, silver, diamond, 120 minerals from the nature. Now some people argue, we are taking these 3 items only from nature. Why are you bringing God? Some people argue. My question to them is, if you say nature, it is whose nature? Because whenever you talk about nature, we say his nature is to be strong, her nature is soft, we say. Similarly, the nature is there, but whose nature it is? Does it belong to you? Did you create it? So nature belongs to God. So We always say nature is mother and we all are children. If children are here, Mother Nature is there, there must be father also. How can a mother be sitting with the baby and saying that the baby was born somehow there is no father? How can you say that? And the father is God. Krishna says that in the Gita 14.4, Bhagavad Gita. Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtayan sambhavantiyaha tasam brahma mahat yonir aham bija pradakapita. He is saying that there are 8.4 million species in this world. Like for example, humans, animals, birds, reptiles, insects, so many different things. He says, for all of them, I am the father. Krishna says that, the Gita. So, Jagannath, when we say, he is the father of all creatures. Every one of us sitting here, you have your father, but his father had a father. His father will have his father. If you go up, the father of all fathers, is he a stone chunk or should he be a living person? What do you think? Father of all fathers, should he be a living person or should he be a stone? What do you think? Yeah? Loudly? Yeah, living person, isn't it? And that person is Krishna or Jagannath. Now he says that, aham bija pradhapita, he says. So, he is the cause of all causes. Anything, like I eat a mango, I like it. So where did I get the mango from? From the mango seed. Where did the mango seed come from? From the previous tree. Where did that tree get the mangoes? From another seed. If you go up, the original mango seed, Krishna says, he gave it. Aham bija pradhapita, he says. Therefore, he is the cause of all the mangoes. He is the cause of all the milk. He is the cause of everything. So, why did I say all these things? I will tell you. If we don't know the proprietorship of God, we will comfortably take everything from God's nature and enjoy it without feeling any connection to Him. Then we will be labeled as thieves. Anybody who takes anybody's commodity without asking is called as a thief. I am not saying that. Lord Krishna says that. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyanti yajna bhavitaha. Tairdattana pradayebhyo yobhunkte stena evasa. He says stena means a thief. So, modern day education does not teach us about what we are talking just now. Who owns everything? God owns everything. We are taking from God's creation. So, accepting His ownership and thanking Him for what He is giving. This is the first step of humanity. Acceptance of God, alignment with God, and acting for the pleasure of God. These are possible only by a human being who knows dharma. Human being minus dharma equal to animal. That means any human being does not follow any dharma. No morality, no ethics, no spirituality, no consideration for other living entities. Then one simply becomes a two-legged animal. So, you will find even in a slum there is a temple. You will find. Even in slums they make temple. Because human being means there is naturally dharma. Saluting God, bowing down to Him, and aligning our lives around Him. So He is the proprietor. Not only proprietor. When he becomes proprietor, he is controller also. For example, a man controls his family. He is living in a house. A man is the king. His wife is the queen. Children are his praja. And his compound wall is his kingdom. For a small man, that is his domain. Similarly, somebody is CEO of a company, his company is the domain. Somebody is chief minister of Telangana or Andhra, that is their domain. Somebody is prime minister of India, he has his domain in India. That is his area of control. One prime minister of one country cannot control another country like America or Africa. Similarly, President of the United States, he has control over his own country. One country has no jurisdiction over another country like Russia. Russia has another, Putin. They have another. So you will find every country has their own controller. But when we talk about God, He is called as Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He is the controller of millions and millions of universes. So he's a proprietor and he's a controller also. Like you see, in a room, if some ants are flowing, you take a hose pipe and throw water, they all get washed away. So you are a bigger controller than the ants. But when the Devatas put tsunami in Marina Beach, 3.8 lakh people got washed away. So Devatas are bigger controllers. And even Devatas have no full control. Beyond that, Lord Krishna is beyond the Devatas. So he's the supreme controller. So that's why we are understanding who is the proprietor, who is the controller. One who is the proprietor and controller is also enjoyer. For example, you have a pen in your pocket. The pen belongs to you, and you are the controller of the pen and enjoyer of the pen. Similarly, you have your smartphone. You are the owner of your phone, and you control your phone. You have put a password also, correct now? So the phone is yours, the phone is controlled by you, and you enjoy the facilities in the phone. Similarly, if the whole universe belongs to Jagannath, and he is the supreme controller, then everything in the world should be enjoyed by whom? Anybody? Who should enjoy everything in this world? I'm asking a question to all of you. Jagannath. Everything is owned by him. When we built a big temple in Pune, one man asked me, Swamiji, what is the need for such a big temple? You can make a temple below a banyan tree, a small size. Is that not enough? He asked me. So I asked this man, Sir, if a boy is studying in a school, he goes by bicycle. When he studies in a college, he goes by scooter. When he works in a company, at least he gets a Maruti car at least. And when he becomes a CEO of company, he gets a Benz car, a Lamborghini, something bigger. So his car size, vehicles keep on getting better as more and more money comes. Similarly, if you see, if a boy is poor and studying in a college, he may stay with 3-4 boys in a flat. When he becomes married, he gets his own 2 BHK. When he gets more salary, he go for 3 BHK. And when he becomes, like a manager in the company or CEO in the company, he goes for an independent bungalow, at least a row house or independent bungalow or even a villa also. So, in our Pune temple, opposite Pune temple is a battalion, army is there. Between 2 roads, there is a huge house surrounded by gardens and everything. That is the palace of the Major General N.C. Vij. He was number 1 man in the army. Between the 2 roads, there is only one house, only for him. I went to invite him for Janmashtami. I had to cross 50 security men. It took me 3 hours to go inside. You can see a man who is number 1 man in the army has such a facility because he's a big man. Correct, no? So bigger you become in this world, if you are Lakpati, you have this size. Karadpati, this size. Arapati, this size. Kharapati, this size. God is Lakshmipati, you should have the biggest temple. Is it not true? He should be having the best facility. Huh? Think about it. Huh? So I told this man, why are you envious of God? For God, you want to give a small temple below a banyan tree and you want to live in a big house? You are bigger, God is big. Huh? So many people don't understand this simple thing. In America, one man asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, why does Jagannath require such a big cart? Prabhupada said, see, God is big, you are small. Therefore, God has a big cart, you have a small car. Prabhupada told him. So, understanding God as the proprietor, controller, supreme enjoyer, and cause of all causes, I told you. Not only cause of all causes, everything in this world has come from Him. If anybody asks you, who is God? Tell them, God is one from whom everything has emanated. Very simple definition. Janmadhyasya yataha. Yataha means from whom. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti. This is a Shruti mantra which says, Yato va imani bhutani jayante. All living beings have come from Him. God is one from whom everything has come. Very simple. If somebody says, no, I don't believe, then you ask them, where has everything come from? Tell me. You can challenge them. So, God is not only cause of all causes. In Gita, He says, is the essence of everything. Look at this Bulb. What is the essence of this bulb? Anybody can tell me? What is the essence of this bulb? Essence? To give light. What is the essence of a fan? To give air. Correct? Everything has an essence. What is the essence of this bottle? Drinking water. Correct? No? Everything has its essence. Similarly, Lord Krishna says, I am the essence in everything in this world. If you read the Bhagavad Gita 7.7 to 7.13, there's a series of verses. Rasoham apsakaunteya prabhasmi shashisuryayo pranavas sarva vedeshu shabdakhe paurusham drishu punyo gandha prativyamsya tejaschasmi vivapasau jivanam sarva bhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu Bijam mam sarva bhutanam viddhi partha sanatanam buddhir buddhimatam asmi tejas tejasvinamaham balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasastamasaschaye mattaye veti tan viddhi natpaham teshu te mayi trivirgunamayer bhavair ebis sarvamidam jagat mohitam na vijanati mamebhya param avyayam. Few of those things I will tell you. He is saying, I am the strength of the strong. I am the intelligence of the intelligent, he is saying. Which means Einstein, did he put his own brain in the head or God gave him the brain? God gave brain to not only Einstein, he gave to Newton, he gave to you and me also. We didn't create our brain. He says, I am the intelligence of the intelligent. I am the strength of the strong. Like Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali, they had strength. When they got old, they lost the strength. God gave them strength and took away the strength. So the strength we possess, intelligence we possess, light of the sun, light of the moon, rain shower, all these things God says, Krishna says, He is the essence of the sun, essence of the moon. Like you see the flower, the essence of the flower is fragrance. He is that fragrance. So otherwise, nothing in this world is charming without its essence. Imagine if somebody gives me a bottle like this without water, my thirst will never be quenched. So God is not only the cause of all causes, He is also the essence of everything. And then He says, He is the very best of everything. Like you can ask Krishna, what are you? Are you a puddle of water? Or are you a pond? Are you a lake? Or are you ocean? Krishna says, I am the ocean. Ocean is the best body of water, biggest body. Amongst the mountains is the Meru Parvat, Mount Everest, like Kanchenjunga, like that. So he says, amongst the warriors I am Arjuna, he says. Like that he says, 88 opulences, 80 plus opulences, he says in the Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter. He is the best of everything. Now in the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna said, Krishna, you said all the opulences, you are the best of all opulences, you said. Can you display that universal form in which I can see the opulences? So all the opulences Krishna showed in Vishwarupa Darshanam, millions of heads, millions of hands, millions of legs, shining like 1,000 suns arrayed together. When Arjuna saw that, he started trembling. He said, I thought Krishna is my friend. Now my friend happens to be God. He is showing such a great Vishwarupa Darshan. He was trembling. Even a great warrior like Arjuna was trembling. Krishna showed him Vishwarupa, he showed him Kalarupa, both. Kalarupa means many soldiers were entering his mouth. He was crushing them as Kala, as time factor. So at that time Arjuna told him, Saketi matva prasabam jaduktam He Krishna he yadava he saketi Ajanata mahimanam tavedam Maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Out of affection for you, Krishna, many times I joked with you. In games I pulled your leg or pulled your hand. Now I understood you are not ordinary person. All the sun and moon are existing in you. Shiva and Brahma are existing in you. The whole universe is resting in you. Therefore I bow down to you now. And Krishna thought, what is this kind of Aishwarya Bhava? So much respect for me. I want Arjuna to treat me like a friend. Then Krishna changed his form into two-handed form. Dvivija Rupam. Dvibhuja means two-hand form. And then Arjuna again felt the same love for Krishna. Here I am going to bring the subject of Jagannath now for you. Krishna showed two forms, Vishwarupa form and the two-handed form of Krishna. Which form did Arjuna love out of the two? Anybody? Did he love the Vishwarupa darshan or the two-handed form of Krishna? Two-handed form of Krishna. Because Arjuna could relate with that form. Krishna eternally keeps himself in that two-handed form. But don't think he is an ordinary human being. From that two-handed form, he showed Vishwarupa darshana. And when he was a small child, to his mother Yashoda, he opened his mouth one day. When Mother Yashoda called him and said, Kana, did you eat dirt? All your friends are telling me. Initially, Krishna tried to dissuade her, saying, Naham bhakshitamanamba. I didn't eat dirt, my dear mother. Sarve mityabhisamshanaha. All my friends are telling lies, he said. Yadi satyad girastarhi samaksham pashyate mukham. In case you believe in what they say, that I eaten dirt, what is the difficulty? I'll open my mouth and show you. See for yourself, he said. So, Yashoda said, come here. I am going to check it now. So she opened his mouth. And guess what she saw in the mouth? The whole universe with sun and moon and stars and everything revolving inside his belly. The whole universe she saw. Inside the mouth, to Yashoda, Krishna showed the whole universe. And for Arjuna, he showed outside Vishwarupa darshana. If anybody claims they are God, you can challenge them. Show me a Vishwarupa darshanam outside and Brahmanda inside your belly. If they cannot reveal it to you, they are cheating you. So somebody claims to be God, they have to be able to prove themselves. Krishna proved himself. We just don't call him God just because we like him. Sometimes people go to market and pick up any picture and keep it as God. You can't accept anyone, any Tom, Dick and Harry to be God. There has to be some evidence for it. When Arjuna declared to Krishna, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adideva Majam Vibhum Ahostvam Rishayah Sarve Deva Rishir Naradas Tatha Asito Devalo Vyaso Swayam Chaiva Bravishime Sarvame Tatritam Manye Yanmam Vadasi Keshava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Devana Danavaha. Krishna, you are the Supreme Brahman, Supreme Lord. You are the Supreme Abode, Supreme Purifier. You are Shashvata Purusha. Always you are God. And you are Divyam, divine. You are Adi Devam, original God. And he also told, not only I am saying this, Asita, Devala, Vyasa, Narada, they all are proclaiming you to be God. Therefore I bow down to you. Either Arjuna said. So, and God has two roles. One, a homely role, and another one, parliament role. Just like our Prime Minister of India, in the Parliament House in Delhi, he receives respect of Army, Navy and Air Force. You've seen that? On 15th August, Army, Navy, Air Force, everybody salutes him. But the same Prime Minister, when he goes home, he bows down to his mother. He doesn't demand any respect at home. Similarly, God has two roles. In Parliament, he is Vishnu, with Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma, everything. Chakra for killing the demons. Shankh for the devotees. Isn't it? But the same Lord Vishnu, if you go to his home, which is Goloka, there he is playing on his flute, he is Krishna, wearing a simple dress. Because the army officer carries gun to the office, but at home he doesn't show the gun to his family members. Isn't it? With family members, he is playing on the flute. So you like the Lord's homely role or the official role? Both roles are there. If you are attracted to Lord's Aishwarya greatness, you can worship him as Lakshmi Narayan. And if you are attracted to his homely role, then he is playing on the flute as Krishna, attracting cows, calves, deers, peacocks, everybody. So in this way, Jagannath also has two roles. Sometimes you find Jagannath is dressed with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Isn't it? Like Vishnu. Other days, Jagannath is dressed with flute. He has a flute like Krishna. So, therefore, Vishnu and Krishna are the same person called Purushottama. Even Ram also. Ram, Vishnu, Krishna, they are triple acting. One Supreme Lord only, acting in three roles. But different devotees are charmed by one of these forms. some people are very straightforward people. They think, God should be moral and truthful, ekapatti vratam. So then they are attracted to Rama. Some people like the Lord stealing butter, speaking lies to Mother Yashoda. So they like the sportive and playful and naughty nature. They are attracted to Krishna. So in this way, the same Lord, Krishna, in Vrindavan, he is very spontaneous and very intimate with his devotees. Vrindavan is full of charm. When he goes for herding the cows and calves to the forest of Braj, the cuckoos are cooing and welcoming him. Coo, coo. They welcome him like that. The peacocks are dancing, opening their feathers and welcoming him into the forest. And the Yamuna is throwing lotuses at his lotus feet. The trees are giving him flowers. Some trees are giving him fruits. Offering. Everybody is in the mood of serving him. In Vrindavan is a place where all devotees are in pure love for God. And they all are serving him in Vrindavan, intimately. The Gopas, Gopis, Yashoda, Nanda, everybody. So Krishna lived in Vrindavan between up to the age of 11. And then he goes to Mathura and then to Dwaraka. In Dwaraka he became a king. So one day, after 125 years, from Dwaraka, Lord came to Kurukshetra for one solar eclipse. At that time, all Vijayavasis also went there. So Vijayavasis were shocked seeing Krishna's appearance. They saw the Lord was having mukut and kundal and kavach and bow and arrow, and he was in a chariot, and there were horses also. So Radharani and the gopis and the gopas, everybody asked Krishna, what is this, Lord? In Vrindavan, the bumblebees are humming. Here we are hearing rattling sound of chariots. In Vrindavan, you simply wear a dhoti and a flower garland and peacock feather and you play on your flute. Here you are carrying bow and arrow and quiver on your back. You look like a warrior with kavach. And in Vrindavan, you are in a very pleasant, playful mood, joyful mood, treating everybody like a friend and, you are a child of Yashoda. But here you are a king and you are a great warrior. So we don't like to see you in this form, official form. Therefore, we want to take you back to Vrindavan. So they put Krishna, Balaram and Subhadra on the chariot. And all the Vijayavasis pulled the ropes to Vrindavan. Now Krishna had one problem. He asked some demons to be killed in Dwaraka. At the same time, Vrindavan Vasis are pulling him to Vrindavan. So his heart is at Vrindavan, but duty is calling him in Dwaraka. So he is facing a tug of war. Therefore he looks like this ecstatic face. So he is amazed by the love of the Vijayavasis. So this is one of the reasons for the Rath chariot festival, where Krishna, Balaram, Subhadra are being invited by Vijayavasis to come to Vrindavan. And I will conclude my talk saying about how the Lord got this type of face, big eyes and a smiling face with hands, legs withdrawn inside. Why Krishna looks like this, Balaram looks like this? One day in Dwaraka, the queens were asking Mother Rohini, oh, Mother Rohini, you have lived in Vrindavan with Yashoda, and Balaram is your child, and Krishna is Yashoda's child. You have seen their childhood pranks. Children like Krishna, Balaram would catch, when they were small kids, they would catch the tail of the calves, and the calves would run, and they would drag this children in the soft dust of Raj, which is mixed with cow dung and everything. So all the gopis would laugh seeing that. So you have seen all those wonderful golden days of your life in Vrindavan. Can you please share with us? Rohini said, if I remind him about Vrindavan, Krishna and Balaram may probably leave Dwaraka forever and go to Vrindavan. So I am worried about it. They said, now Krishna and Balaram have gone out somewhere. Before they come back, tell us Vrindavan pastimes. So she said, but in case he suddenly comes in between, somebody should stop him at the door. Now which soldier will agree to stop the king coming in? Nobody will have the guts to stop the king. Therefore, they posted Subhadra, who is sister, because sister can stop a brother from coming in. So therefore, they put Subhadra at the door. So Subhadra was blocking the way like this. So Krishna Balaram suddenly cannot barge in. And the pastime started. When Rohini started explaining, all the queens were hearing the pastimes with amazement. How much love Vrajavasis had for the Lord. And when Krishna came, he stood on one side, Balaram stood on the other side. They were also watching. Subhadra got so lost in hearing the pastime that she completely forgot, she became oblivious. She didn't even realize that they both have come. So all three of them watched with great astonishment and amazement and wonderment that the eyes became very dilated. Even all of you also, say somebody came and told you got a distinction in your examination. Immediately you run to the college, you are looking at the mark list put up there, your eyes will be fully open. Where is my name? What is my marks? Isn't it? And when you look at something with wonderment, your full eyes are open. Similarly, Krishna and Balaram and Subhadra, their eyes are wide open, hands legs are withdrawn in and their faces are smiling. So that's the form of Krishna, Balaram and Subhadra. So, as I told you, the Lord is having duty in Dwaraka, but his heart is left in Vrindavan. So now he is coming to Vrindavan. So when we all will pull the chariot today, we are taking the Lord from his office to home, or parliament to the home, where he is going to be with the devotees and bestow his mercy, bestow his association. That's the meaning of this. So, in human form of life, the Shastras say, the most important homework to be done is to give up Bhoga Vritti and awaken Seva Vritti. You see, the soul in the spiritual world is completely pure, like the way I was telling about Vrindavan Vasis. But when the soul comes to this world, he is surrounded by mind and body. And mind is filled with a lot of impurities, like lust and anger and greed and pride and envy and things like that. If we don't cleanse the mind, then we all hurt each other. Just now you see there is war going on everywhere. There is Hamas and Israel war going on. Ukraine and Russian war going on. Pakistan was about to attack India some time ago. Bangladesh had problem with India for some time. And also America is throwing some missile on Iran. Many things we are hearing. So in the material world we find there is always war between man and man, family and family, and community, and one country and another country. Also, besides the wars, there are also dangers in this world. Like we heard about the Ahmedabad plane crash, we heard about it. Did you hear a couple of days before in Japan there were 900 earthquakes? Any of you heard that? 900 earthquakes, you can see the news media. Just yesterday morning I heard. So, 900 means many places the roads have cracked. So the material world is not our natural home. This is a foreign place for us. Our natural home is Vaikuntha. Kuntha means anxiety. Vaikunta means no anxiety. That is why we say Venkata Chalapati, correct, no? Venkat means one who cuts your suffering. One who cuts your sinful reactions is called Venkat. That's why you say, Vina Venkatesham nanato nanata sada Venkatesham smarami smarami. Hare Venkatesha prasida prasida priyam Venkatesha prayacha prayacha. So, I will never forget the Supreme Lord. At every moment I will remember Him. Why? Because I belong to Him. I don't belong to this world. This world is a danger at every step. Somewhere there is earthquake, somewhere there is tsunami, somewhere there is California fires. And a few years ago there were New Orleans tornadoes. Or there are plane crashes. Material world is a place where nobody can say what will happen next moment. But why are we suffering like this? Because we have turned away from the Lord and we have come here to enjoy independently. Just like you find Ravana and Hanuman. Hanuman wanted to do seva. Ravana wanted to exploit and enjoy. So it's called seva vritti and bhoga vritti. Similarly, take Duryodhana and Pandavas. Duryodhana has bhoga vritti. Pandavas have seva vritti. Take Prahalad and Hiranyakashipu. Prahalad has Sevavrati. Hiranyakashipu has Bhogavrati. You will see like this. Take the Vajabasis and Kamsa. Vajabasis have Sevavrati. Kamsa has Bhogavrati. And what about all of us? Do we have Bhogavrati or Sevavrati? We have a combination. Huh? We have little Bhoga, little Seva. So the Bhogavrati has to be destroyed and Sevavrati has to be expanded. And that is the purpose of spiritual life. Spiritual life means transformation of heart. A cruel person should become compassionate person. A crying Arjuna became confident Arjuna. A arrogant person should become humble. A atheistic fool should become a great lover of God. In this way, you will see that spirituality means it should transform your heart. Now, what will transform your heart? That's my last takeaway for all of you. If you remember this one part, even if you didn't understand any of what I spoke today, you will not be at loss. But the last thing I'm going to tell you is the most important thing, okay? 5 things, and I will ask you at the end whether you remember this. A, B, C, D, E. You remember this? A for association, B for Bhagavad Gita, C for chanting, D for devotional diet, E for engagement in seva. And how do you do this? A for association. At least come for one class in a week, like what you heard just now. Like I spoke for about an hour today. Here there is Samartha Krishna, come here. This is Samartha Krishna Prabhu, who comes to Jubilee Hills here. He has been deputed by ISKCON Abid's temple. We are having a temple in ISKCON Abid's Hyderabad. And he is the person deputed to come to Jubilee Hills, and with the help of Dr. Balla. Is he here, Dr. Balla? So Dr. Balla, I had come to Dr. Balla for one voice treatment. I found him such a good man, and he was also a very, very pious personality. And he gave us his hospital hall for doing a program. From there, Samartha Krishna Prabhu started. So Samartha Krishna Prabhu is one of our very smart presenters of the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam in a language that is relatable, approachable, understandable. So he comes every week, right? Yeah. Every Saturday evening we have a program. Where is it? You can tell the mic address. You can tell the mic. Here, the mic is here.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So, just last year, we started a satsang program at Dr. Balla's clinic, which is there at Film Nagar, road number 82. And every Saturday evening, many of the patients of Dr. Balla, some of the doctors also, and many parents of the children who come for autism treatment, they all attend the program. And by all of their efforts, only this Rath Yatra has been organized. And now, seeing the good participation of all the devotees attending the satsang program, very soon we will be coming up with a bigger center in Jubilee Hills where we'll be able to facilitate more people to accommodate in the satsang programs and the festivals. And if Lord Jagannath wishes and all of your support, then in future maybe ISKCON temple may also come up in Jubilee Hills. Hare Krishna.
So you can join his programs just 1 hour a week at least, every Saturday. That is A for association. By good association, you will find life very uplifting. It's very rare nowadays. Everywhere the world is toxic nowadays. There are not only dangers and troubles, there are people also who carry a lot of toxic vibrations. If you want pure vibration, you should come for a satsang like this, where you hear kirtan, you hear lecture, learn something in life, something value addition to yourself. Okay? That's A. And B is Bhagavad Gita as it is. We have a book table. You can take a copy. Read 1 page a day. 5 minutes only. How many of you think 5 minutes is not a big deal? 5 minutes out of 24 hours. How many of you? Correct? Yeah. I am only requesting you 1 page a day. Okay? And that will give you focus, concentration, discrimination, and clarity in life, and free from confusion. Arjuna became free from confusion by hearing Bhagavad Gita. And so it will do the same for you too. Second is B is Bhagavad Gita. C, chanting. So you can take a japamala there, and there is 108 manis in this. And to chant the full round of 108 manis, it will take you only 10 minutes only. In each mani, just chant one mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just sit in one place peacefully, take the beads, in one mani, chant one mantra, and while chanting the mantra, you just have to make an effort to hear it. If you hear the mantra well, your concentration will also increase, your mind becomes focused, your mind will disconnect from worries. You can convert your worry time into meditation time by doing this chanting. And what is this chanting japam? Yan nama shruti matrena puman bhavati nirmalaha. By hearing this chanting, your mind will become cleansed of the impurities, like lust, anger, greed, pride, all those things. It basically is like a virus scanning and virus removal software. You hear it and remove the impurities. That's the third one. And D for devotional diet. So is that prasad, Samskritu for everybody? It's available? Lunch also? So there is lunch prasad, dinner prasad also. That's called devotional diet. Devotional diet means the diet which is first offered to God, sanctified, and only then accepted. We will not touch anything in this world without offering to Krishna first. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Only then we take it. That is devotional diet. By eating the purified food, your consciousness also becomes sanctified. Ahara Shuddha Sattva Shuddhi. And you will also see that. Mind becomes more and more pure by that. And last one, E for engagement in seva. You can see that in functions like this, we need a lot of help. There is one group of ladies, Matajis, they are all going to perform dance with the sticks. They have practiced for more than a couple of months. Now they are going to go with the chariot. So one can take part in dancing service, one can take part in washing the pots, one can take part in distributing the sacred books like Bhagavad Gita, one can take part in anchoring a festival like this, or organizing. In various ways you can take part. Innumerable services. So if you can give some voluntary service, not for anybody else, but for God ultimately, it's for God's purpose. Like Arjuna assisted Krishna as a warrior, you can also assist in your own way. We are doing a program like this, we want a poster. One of you may be able to make it in the computer and give us. Like Balaji, Dr. Bala is giving his clinic hall for doing a program. That's also seva. In this way, this is the fifth one, engagement in some seva. So you all will remember this. A for association. B for how much I told you Bhagavad Gita daily? 1 page a day, yeah. And C for chanting, how much time I told you? 10 minutes, just one round, okay? And D for? Yes. Whatever you eat, just chant the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna mantra once, pray to God with gratitude, and only then eat it, okay? And E? In seva. Some service, whatever is easy for you to do. And if you do these 5 things, your heart will be transformed and your life would be a lot more better than what it is now. You will get the inner strength to face the external challenges of the world. There are inner desires and outer distractions in the world we are living in. We all need energy and strength to face the world. And these 5 items I told you, it's like 5 fingers, when you combine them, you get power. Like this, these 5 items you incorporate in your life, it would make a big impact in your life, okay? And Srila Prabhupada's books are available in a book table there. His language is very simple. Whatever I am speaking today is all based on Srila Prabhupada's books. And I have been studying them, practicing them last 3 decades. And I find it extremely rewarding. I travel across not only India, I go to US for 3 months in a year. East Coast and West Coast I cover. Almost 25 universities. I find that even American students are able to understand what we are speaking here in a very easy manner. His language is very simple. Srila Prabhupada's language. Please pick up some books, carry with you and read and strengthen your inner core personality. That will make you happy in this life. And then when we leave the body, a bright future awaits us in the next life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jagannath Swami ki, Jagannath Balasubhadra Maharani ki. అదే మృదంగా. యా. అచ్యుతం కేశవం రామనారాయణం అచ్యుతం కృష్ణదామోదరం వాసుదేవం భజే. శ్రీధరం మాధవం గోపికావల్లభం జానకీనాయకం రామచంద్రం భజే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే హరే, హరే రామ 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 హరే హరే. Everybody together. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Louder, louder please. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody together. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya, राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे
राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे
गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे
गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा
जय सुभद्रा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare
नित्याय गौरंग जय नित्याय गौरंग नित्याय गौरंग जय नित्याय गौरंग
Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga
प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा श्रील प्रभुपदा
Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada
हरि बोल हरि बोल
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की श्री श्री गौरनिताई की श्रील प्रभुपाद की जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा महामहोत्सव की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय गौ